We have never seen something like this. So as we know, Cowboys have hit the practice field. Obviously, still no pads, but from what we're hearing, what we're seeing, the intensity is just as high as the music that you're hearing out there on the practice field with them. Welcome back. Welcome back to Cowboys Digest. My name is Tyree, Allison. We appreciate you checking in. As always, before we get started, we notice 86% of you watching are not subscribed. So please hit the subscribe button. It is 100% free. And as always, this is your number one source for everything Dallas Cowboys. Listen, we need to be, as Cowboys fans, everything I'm hearing from camp has been phenomenal. We need to be like putting our hands up like they did in Power Rangers right before they got their powers back, like all coming together as Cowboys fans, because this team is about to morph, for real. Everything that I'm reading, everything that I'm seeing, the videos, I got some footage that I'm going to play for you guys in a little bit. It's been great. Dak, very healthy. The backfield is looking strong. The backfield's looking strong. DeMarvion Overshown is really interesting. I saw a clip of him running just with some excitement with the team after the defense got an interception. I mean, he looks like he could make that return before Thanksgiving. He was projected for Thanksgiving. He's looking like he could come back early. Diggs is looking great. Mike is out there. Of course, we're still waiting. Jerry, I don't know what you're doing. We don't know what you're doing. You're wasting money is what you're doing. And I mean that in like if you did it earlier, you wouldn't be spending so much more later, as we all know. We're Micah's out there. He's not going too hard, going too crazy, because of course he's still waiting on his contract. But that we believe that's going to come very soon. I believe it's going to come hopefully before week 1. Hopefully it's not the same situation like with CeeDee Lamb, whereas though he got his basically right before we went up against the Browns. So we're all in high hopes, but let's get right into it. So Hooker's highlight. So Malik Hooker had one of, if not the play of practice with a one-handed interception in the end zone during a red zone drill. It was a strong day as a whole for the defense, who got 2 interceptions and a forced fumble. Hooker is reuniting with Matt Ubers. I can't pronounce his last name. He's reuniting with Matt E. In Dallas after they both spent time together in Indianapolis earlier in his career. At the end of practice, Brian Schottenheimer made sure to give Hooker his flowers as the team joined together in the huddle. This is per Tommy Yarish from the Dallas Cowboys website. I got a few of these I want to go through because they're all great highlights. Hooker, I'm a big time Malik Hooker guy. Almost a little bit more of a. I like Marquise Bell a lot too. I like to throw that Madden rating thing in there. Marquise Bell's like a 92 speed on Madden, and Malik Hooker's like a 90, I think. I love them both. And I love to hear that the defense is making plays despite some of the guys that we're still waiting to get back. So it's all more promising that we're gonna have a strong team to start, and we're gonna get stronger as we go for sure. And so next, I want to bump over to this one was tabbed Baby Watch by Nick Eatman. He says the Cowboys are without a pair of defensive stars on Thursday, as both Deron Bland and Keith Murray have left Oxnard to be with their families for the birth of a child. Congratulations. Big congratulations. Drop congratulations in the comments for Deron Bland and Keith Murray. That's big. That's huge news. Both players have been excused for the time being. The absence opened the door for Kalen Carson to move up and get some reps at cornerback, and Jackson Sanborn and Damone Clark got some first-team reps. Clark got a forced fumble in practice, creating another turnover for the defense. We'd love to hear this. Again, anything positive about the defense? I mean, imagine if it was just Dak Prescott's been carving up the defense all camp. He's looking great. We'd be like, well, how does the defense look? They look terrible. Okay, well, this is great news. This is obviously great news. This one's not so much great. So Terrance Steele sitting out. Starting right tackle Terrance Steele was out of practice on Thursday with an ankle injury. It's a high ankle sprain. The team officials have stated that his ankle, they evaluated it. This is never the time of year to rush a player back from injury, so Steele will likely take plenty of time to make it back. In the meantime, we have veteran Hakeem. I want to make sure Hakeem, excuse me, Adeniji. I hope I got that right. I got first team reps. And also behind Hakeem, we have someone named Matt Walsteek. I might be mispronouncing that. My apologies for well. And then my guy that I like that we drafted this year from Oregon, Johnny Cornelius. I think when a Johnny Cornelius' name gets called, as a right tackle, I think we're going to be like, whoa, move him from fourth string and maybe put him in first, if not behind Steele. I love Terrance Steele. I think he's one of the top run blocking right tackles, but pass blocking is terrible. Dak's going to need more time. We need to, hopefully he gets back soon, but let's also realize and make sure we understand that Dak might have a better right tackle at his availability. We don't know yet, but we will soon. Ezeraku, it's my guy. Donovan Ezeraku shines again for the second day in a row. Rookie second round pick Donovan Ezeraku was consistently finding his way into the backfield. Brian Schottenheimer complimented Ezeraku earlier in the day during his press conference, and he showed up once again in a big way. So much that Micah Parsons, who's not, he's not participating in anything. He's really just behind the play, went up to him before play and emphatically coaching him up. He's bigging him up. He's telling him, get the next rep. And Ezeraku went in the backfield, and pretty much it would have been a sack. But, of course, don't touch the quarterback. Do not touch the quarterback. There's been a couple quarterback issues. I'm not going to talk about those teams in camp. You got to be real careful. Definitely get off. Got to get your work in, but don't touch the quarterback. This is per time of yardage. And this is what we love to hear. This is huge. I think that Donovan Ezeraku could potentially be one of those players that might in three. If he has one of those seasons that puts him in the conversation of defensive rookie of the year, and we're about to make Micah Parsons the highest paid, we're talking about a 3-year turnaround before we might have a guy who might be asking for at some point even more. He has that type of potential without question. I think now hamstring is no longer an issue. Dak Prescott's hamstring looks perfectly fine. He is not only comfortable moving around the pocket, but he's also unleashed a rare read option that saw him take off to the right side. And with an impressive speed, all things considered, if this play makes its way into the regular season playbook, Brian Schottenheimer will have a lot of unpredictability to work with. And this is per Patrick Walker. Now, we all know how bland of an offense Mike McCarthy brought. If we were in shotgun, we were passing. They were under center, we were running. What Brian Schottenheimer is doing, go check out Jace's video. He did a video on it about pretty much Coach Shoddy saying that we're going to, 90% of the plays, there's going to be emotion. There's going to be something going on to cause confusion, and that's what this century football is about. It's not about playing in the Stone Age. It's about being relevant, bringing that same, like the 49ers. They're phenomenal with it. They do it all the time. We need to be implementing that, and seeing that Dak is 100% back is going to play every part in this being successful. We appreciate Patrick for this knowledge. And he's got one more for us. Built for it tough. I like this. It says the tight end room is unequivocally Jake Ferguson's. We know that. But it bears mentioning that Luke Schoonmaker and Bevan Spanford, they appear to be ready to challenge passionately for the tight end 2 position. Shoemaker looks fast. He is the faster tight end on Madden. Go check that out. I'm trying to tell you, those Madden stats really mean something. Shoemaker is a faster tight end rated than Jake Ferguson, but overall, Jake Ferguson is a better tight end. And Spanford's hands and routes have improved over his rookie season, and let the battle commence. Excuse me, lost my place. Now, honestly, I'm excited to watch Bevan Spanford. When I go to the footage in a sec, you're going to see him. When I point him out, notice how he looks like a lineman, because Bevan Spanford, he's gigantic. Overall, all these points that I was able to dig from this article, they're phenomenal. Everything that we're hearing is everything that we were looking to hear. We could say last year, the year before, beyond, and beyond. Now, let's get into a little bit of the fun stuff. All right, so this play, there's a couple things to pay attention to. You do see a little bit of motion before they hike it. Solid route, CeeDee Lamb right there. Notice a little fight too. Now watch. Now I love it because I love it for a couple reasons. One, I don't know who 43 is, but you can see Jake Ferguson. Jake Ferguson, he's such a tight end. It was such a tight end thing to just one arm up him, nothing else. This here is this is Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue looks great. He looks to be the fastest I looped this a couple times. He looks to be the fastest running back. He is the fastest running back, excuse me, and I think he's going to get the starting position. I mean, you got a guy who runs a 4.25 on his pro day from Texas. He's him. Now get a look at Tyler Guyton and watch Ezraku on this one. You see the way he just passed him off to Tyler Smith, excuse me. Tyler Guyton looks great. Watch him again. Here it is. Beautiful. Passes him off. Tyler Smith. That's just a phenomenal. That is. How do you say it? That's the fundamentals locked down that we didn't necessarily see last season, all the way around. Now, of course, Tyler Smith always is great, but Tyler Guyton, he has gotten bigger and it shows. As you can see here, some more motion. We got some tight end motion as he comes back, and then you see that it's a flip play, and it's just out to CeeDee. I did loop this. This comes around again. You get another look at Desmond Ezraku because he's again out here on the edge, going up against Tyler Guyton. As you can see, Tyler Guyton, I mean, for all intents and purposes on that play, he may have gotten beat, but right here, he does a great job. He does a great job. Now, that is Bevan Spanford right next to him. He looks like a lineman, but he's actually in the tight end spot, about a yard over. Tyler Guyton, that's great. That's great. I mean, and then his size. I mean, Tyler Guyton, he's not in rookie form anymore. He may be in year 2, but he is without question in his NFL form. That man, they said he has been in the building all off season, and it shows. It shows. Overall, this team is looking phenomenal, guys. They're looking phenomenal. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm excited. I'm going to be bringing you, as always, as I dig up some more camp footage, some more updates as we go. Again, let's do what they did in Power Rangers and get ready to watch this team morph, because we got to keep all the positive juju going in that Cowboys direction. But we appreciate you checking in. My name is Tyree Allison, and we'll see you next time.